6 years ago, the hero Link threw down the King of Evil, Ganon. Since then, the land of Hyrule has passed in a time of peace. One day. Ho 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 ho. Yeah. Ho, ho. Each night I have dreamt the same dream, the black shadow over the vast temple. Why does it haunt my memories? No, I can only hope that nothing further will happen. In her dreams, the princess sent to New Jade. Then, that day. What is this strange light in the east? Princess Zelda full of mysterious books. Now what could this have been? It's almost as though something fell from the sky. Who is this? A strange youth was lying there. Ah, it is you, Agna. Oh, if it isn't Princess Zelda. I saw a strange beacon of light shining from here. What has happened? This here young dressed something unusual. Ah, not dead, I hope. Princess, this child doesn't hail from the village. There is no time to worry about such things. Come, this youth could be injured. Hurry and help me, please. Carrying the youth, Agna and Princess Zelda hurried to a nearby shrine. It is strange, but there appear to be no wounds. We shall allow this youth to rest here. It has been a long time, Agna. You look well. You are so beautiful as ever, Princess. Tee, well, we speak of such things. I have not seen no such Sashala recently. My elder brother warned me that danger surrounds Hyrule. He went in search of Link, the hero. Link, the hero. Link, the hero. The legendary swordsman who alone fought Ganon. Seeking new adventure, he left Hyrule behind. You as well. I too have been dreaming only nightmares of late. I feel as though a shadow draws near. Princess, this place may also be rifled with danger. Please return to Hyrule Castle. You speak the truth. I will leave the castle at once. But Agna. You two appeared in the light. I feel a strange power from them. If endowed with courage, this could be a hero of light. You don't say. With these words, Princess Zelda took leave of Agna's shrine. Oh, huff, this is a disaster. Aren't you a soldier who was at the Eastern Temple? What's wrong? Are you alright? You are hurt? A horde of monsters came out of nowhere. All other soldiers defending the temple with me were killed. Looks like they haven't appeared here yet, but... Oh, hold on to your strength. So, Zelda's prophecy has been fulfilled. The monsters have returned then. ... Princess departed a long time ago. She must be escorted safely to the castle. What will happen to Hyrule now? We must rely on the youth. New danger has befallen the legendary kingdom of Hyrule. Can this mysterious youth save the doomed land? So, this is BS, The Legend of Zelda, Ancient Stone Tablets. I don't think I'm going to make a career as a voice actor anytime soon, but what the hell, this is my first Let's Play. Give me some leeway. I was going to try and play the opening again. Anyway, once we get into the game proper, I'll start explaining what this game is, as I'm sure many of you haven't even heard of it, or the BS system. I'll go ahead and erase my old file. I think I'll try mix things up a bit, and I'll play as a girl, female Link, so to speak. Ah, so you've awakened, young child, from another world. You were warped in a mysterious light which brought you here, although I didn't know what it was. So naturally I do not know who you are, but according to Princess Zelda, this land of Hyrule once again faces a crisis. Only you can stop it. I don't believe it at first, but now I think we ought to heed those words. To learn more, you must go to the Eastern Temple. The location is marked on your map. Go outside and press the X button. Get a big bag and carry an assortment of practical items. This will help you carry anything you find on your journey. Be careful as you go. If there is something you don't understand, return here. I can give you some good advice. So you might have noticed that there's a black bar at the bottom of the screen as well. And I guess I'll explain what the BS service is before I get into that. Give me 1 second, I want to just reduce the sound in the game because it's a bit loud. And I've plenty of time. Okay, you know what, never mind. I'm having trouble finding my cursor in my game. Anyway, that if you didn't get the implication there, I'm emulating this just because this game doesn't exist outside of emulation. The BS service was a service they had for the SNES. It's where you could play games online, kind of. And for limited, this game was only released for like 2 weeks. And unfortunately, we've managed to get ROM of it. Play it for everyone now. And the game, BS service, you basically sign up and you could download games, basically. And because it was played live, and you had people voice acting over on top of it, giving you hints and giving you clues, and that's what that black line is at the bottom. It's a translation from actual recordings of the game. The original was in Japanese, so there's no voice acting here for us to make use of, just this black bar. And they give all sorts of stuff, so they do. They tell you advice in the game, and they give you items at certain points and make certain items infinite. It's pretty cool, so it is. As you can tell, this game is like a continuation of Link to the Past. It's like a sequel to it. It's not really a canon Zelda game. Since we're not playing as Link, we're playing as the mascot of the BS system. Is the kind of character you play all the time. You can choose between a boy and a girl, though this one's dressed a bit like Link. I really hope you can hear me over the sound of the game. I didn't realize it would be this loud. Let me try one more time to fix it. This is just, it's interfering with my mouse, the ZSNES emulator. Anyway, another thing about it while I'm here I'll talk about is the fact that it's all timed. Because it's only available for like a week, that meant it was like you could only play for a certain amount of time. Here we go. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me better now. You're fighting well, young one. Here's the fortune teller. The fortune teller is going to come along and give us little extra things. That'll tell us when he's the one that'll tell us when our items are infinite and stuff. Open this chest and get the sword. Anyway, as I said, it's under time. So you see that time in the top left-hand corner. That is how much time I've been playing for. It starts at 106 and it finishes at 156. Yeah. Because catch me, fairy. So you can only play for an hour, which means the game's only 4 hours long since there's 4 episodes of it. And I am forgetting how to use my items. I don't know what. Got some bombs, hooray. So yeah, this is going to be a set length. I think I'm going to split this video into 2 different parts because I tried to record this before. And I just got troubles trying to record an hour-long video and an hour-long audio. Both of them I got troubles. So I'm just going to do them 2 bite-sized half, 1 each dungeon. Because you do 2 dungeons each day. They're giving me advice about fairies there. It's also possible to catch one with a net and use it wisely. Yes, I've already caught one with a net. Get some money for myself. I hope this is going to be entertaining as my first Let's Play. No, I want to look at map. I don't think I'm going to Let's Play a lot of games on my channel. There's only a few specific games I'd like to Let's Play. And I think this is interesting since not a lot of people know about this game, really, I reckon. I keep on pressing the wrong button, alright. It's hard to get that last one. Nope, map. You have to go down and left. I've played this game a few times, but I actually have played it somewhat recently since I tried to record this last week and it failed, as I mentioned. So hopefully I'll get better luck this time. Hopefully I'm not just wasting my time now talking for no reason. It's all going to fail. I think it's because I just didn't have enough memory left on my computer. I think things were completely ridiculously big. But I've transferred a lot of stuff to my hard drive now. I don't know what things are called. I know what the names of most monsters in the Zelda series are, but those things I'm not sure what they are. They're linked to the past as well. All of this is basically a link to the past engine. There's very few differences between it in terms of graphics and stuff. I think it's nice. I'd like them if they did more stuff like this. So I don't think it would have taken that long to make. Just taking the engine and just redoing a bit of stuff with it. Like, you might think it's lazy and not innovative, but like some of the best games have been made doing stuff like that. Once you don't need to worry about a lot of coding and just focus on game design. Like a lot of people love Majora's Mask, and that was basically using most of Ocarina of Time's engine. They had a little bit of stuff for themselves, but that's what I mean. Like that game was only made in like a year, and it's really great. If you haven't played Majora's Mask, I definitely recommend it. So, you know, get it for tenner on the Wii U. It's on the the Wii U, the Virtual Console. It's a bargain. Now that they have such a wide kind of online service for Nintendo, could be better server wise, but stuff like this that they have with the BS, they could definitely bring it back, I reckon. They could also port these games to like the Virtual Console as well. That would be a definite possibility. We know they still have the ROMs of at least some of them, since in the newest Fire Emblem remake, the one that came right before the new Fire Emblem game, they released some of the maps in the BS Fire Emblem games and that. So either they copied it from the images they had, or they were just able to patch in the ROMs like that and modify the code like they did for the original remake of the game. I can't think of what other games have been out for it, since I'm not overly familiar with it myself. I didn't have it. I don't think it was released outside of Japan. I think it might have been an F-Zero game. I don't think there was a Mario game, actually. There was 3 Zelda games, and this is the second one I think they released. The other one is a remake of the first game in the series, except a bit smaller since they didn't have as much time. You only have an hour to do like a certain amount of dungeons. The other one, you are fighting a difficult battle. I have. What do you have, Agnes? Another prediction for you. Hocus pocus. Damn, staff holes. You'll now certainly receive rupees from slain monsters. Yeah, so that's nice. Although I could do it harder too. I have a stored for you, know. I'm not too worried. This won't last for long. Ute, be sure to gain many rupees. Rupees, is it? Or is it just gain many? Anyway, there's 3 Zelda games released for this. This one, which is like a sequel to A Link to the Past. And just BS Zelda, which is like a remake of the first Zelda game, except with nicer sprites. That's a pity they didn't make a full proper remake of the first game at any point. Master Agna, what is it? And the third game that is basically A Link to the Past ported onto this. I don't understand that one really. Like, A Link to the Past is a game you can really beat in 4 hours. Season of Arrows. Soon many can be used. Yeah, and like, I don't know, why would you pay for A Link to the Past to play it online when you can just buy the cartridge? So I don't know a lot about that, but apparently A Link to the Past is available for it too. And look, my arrows are now infinite. Is that so? Did you hear that, young one? Bow will be able to strike indefinitely. And you forgot something. They consider voice acting all of them, but there's just they pause so often between lines that it means there's actually a lot of silence. Oh, I forgot to button for the arrow. Pass around my brother's words. Armored enemies in the Eastern Palace can only be hit by arrows, right? As I'm experiencing now. Ah, full health. Yes, defeat them with a bow. So there will be a proper Link to the Past sequel coming out on the 3DS, in case any of you haven't heard about that, and I just got the Pegasus boots. I have infinite arrows, but I suppose I'll have to get me some more. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how they work with that. I'm kind of hoping it isn't a story-based remake, and I kind of hope the overworld isn't really the same either. So I kind of hope it's just basically a thematic remake with the same kind of design of sprites. Well, not sprites since it'd be like 3D models. But I hope it's kind of just more design than a story or anything like. There's not really much you can do a Link to the Past story. This is pretty inventive that they did with this. But even then, it kind of contradicts a bit of the ending. Hopefully more information will come out at E3. But they're not having a conference this E3, so I'm a bit wearisome of that. I just got a tablet too. What is this? Ancient stone tablet. Got a strange stone tablet. Does this stone tablet have some kind of significance? Of course it is. I collected it in the midst of a dungeon. The northern magic trap? The one north of the temple? That's why it's northern, alright. Yes, they have a new type of potion. It's gold and recovers health, magic, and increases spin attack time, which they call strength. That's another thing. Things will actually change in the overworld, like shops will open and people will appear along. It's kind of like a beta from Majora's Mask in kind of some ways, in the concept wise. The way there's a clock and you have to be there in a certain point for certain stuff to happen. It'd be nice to see another game like Majora's Mask. Still too early, come back later. See, this minigame won't be open until later. That's excellent. So far they've only had red to recover health, green to recover magic, and blue to recover health and magic. It seems like a large selection really. What else can potions really do? I suppose we've seen some other passive potions in Skyward Sword for storing stamina. I don't think I need to go back to Agner now, but I might as well. You will need the flippers to cross deep water and continue your quest. When you found Zora's Falls. And there's our fortune teller. Actually in the room as well. Which I think is pretty cool, they didn't need to do that. And can I bomb open Agna's wall? I know I can in Link to the Past. Power to surely obtain rubies from monsters is ended. Yay! Weather will worsen, rain is near. I think when it rains, Zoras get out of the water and attack you, and bombs stop working. Which is kind of cool, I reckon. Makes sense bombs wouldn't work, and to have an extra bit with the Zoras is a bit nice. Fog also appears as well, but I don't think that actually does much effect on it. It might change the enemies or something. And I want to keep on exploring over here. It advises me to bomb everything I can now. Like this suspicious looking wall here. Ah, here we have Fog. And the original Lost Woods team. Running to the Past. I like that team. So I do like the modern Lost Woods team as well. That was really impatient of me. Oh, it took Fog appeared. Master Agnad, Yarrows. They are no longer infinite. I only have 40 now. It's probably more than I'll need. I find the arrows not that really great in The 2D Zelda games. Well, some of them, depends. They were great in the first game. The light hours are pretty powerful in Minish Cap. And showing a barrage of them was kind of cool in Four Swords Adventures, but they still took a bit of time to load in that one. Go down here. I don't think I can lift these blocks. Yeah. Nope, didn't need the bomb. No, that won't work. As you can see, there's only actually a portion of the map available. The rest of the map becomes available over time as you play through the game. This is episode 1, so I have an hour to play and get through the 2 dungeons and explore this whole area. And next week, another portion of the map will appear. I think it's the western part with Kakariko Village and the Lost Woods. And I can explore the older parts, but most of the new stuff's in the newer parts. That's the way it works. I don't know. I don't think the fog does anything apart from have an atmospheric effect. Another piece of heart, nicey nice. And it becomes raining now in a second anyway, so I think the fog, I think they just threw it in there because they already had the kind of the texturing done for it. Oop. Bomb this before the rain gets there. I'm now heading to the second dungeon. I have a heart container, thanks to that. For that I need to get flippers off King Zoro. And another thing about the rain is that it makes him more docile to King Zoro, so he sells his flippers for a cheaper price. So they do a lot of things, flippers. They're pretty useful. Those Zoras take a lot of hits to kill with this sword, so I'm probably just going to ignore most of them. But not this one. You stand in my way. And I'm going to release my fairy here in order to buy... I'm going to let her live as well. Fly, fairy, you're free. Free of my bottle. I'm going to buy the potion they're talking about that heals magic, hearts, and gives you a better spin attack. And it's a lot cheaper than the blue potion despite doing an extra thing. It's third the price. I think I'll use that for the boss in the up and coming dungeon. Make it very short working and then maybe too short. I might just use it somewhere in the dungeon somewhere. This here is the rental shop. There's usually a guy standing out of it, outside it, but he comes inside in the rain. And I don't actually know if he walks inside like in Majora's Mask. It'd be pretty cool if he did, or does he just warp inside? I'm not sure. It's something I might look out for sometime. You can also rent a shovel, but I'll get that on the way back. For now, I'm just keeping the sword. That guy's usually standing there, and it's one of the people where if you talk to him, anything you say to him, he takes offense at. I think. So I don't particularly like him that much. Stop being impatient with this dash attack. Boom. Plop into the water. But I avoid the Zoros. Go back here. Yeah, it's another fairy fountain, though it looks like a bomb on the wall there. Keep it a secret from everyone. 300 rupees. Nice. Actually more than enough for King Zora, especially in his rainy weather form. Oops. Damn it. Thank God it doesn't put you all the way back to the last piece of proper land. Some games do that. I'm not sure if Link to the Past did. Minish Cap, there's some annoying sections with that kind of stuff in it. I want the flippers. I just came to drop by, just to see what it says. Is that so? Then come by any time you want to see my face again. Wahaha, farewell. What a nice giant monster. Now, I hope he comes back on me. Maybe to leave the area. I have plenty of time anyway. I have an hour to... Well, you really have 50 minutes with this game. It starts at 6 past and goes on from 56 past. That's because there was 10 minutes worth of credits opening in the original BS thing. This one was kind enough to remove. I want the flippers. Is that so? You can't just give them away for free. 150 rupees. Too expensive. Don't pay. Come back after you've collected enough rupees. We'll meet again. He's so confident about that. I thought I might be able to get a discount, but no. 150 rupees is as cheap as they get, which isn't too bad a price, all things considered. Now to finally go for real and buy the flippers. I want the flippers and pay 150 rupees. Valuable flippers, farewell. And I picked them up without any option. Let's see, can I swim in here? No. So now we have a swimming flippers. That looks like a suspicious wall. And when I first played this on my first play through to try and record this, I was one heart piece short of being a perfect run. So I want to make sure I get it this time around. Oh, can't use bombs because of the rain, of course. How silly of me to forget. Now, I'm going to go into Dungeon 2. Unlike Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2 is not in the same place as Link to the Past dungeons. It's behind a waterfall where you usually get a fairy in the main game. Now, I'm going to end this part here, but I'm going to keep on playing myself. And play up and just do all the 1 hour in the full day. But I don't think you want to see an hour-long video. And I think I'll ruin the problems if I have recordings on that long. So, in case I don't upload them immediately afterwards, and you have to leave now or something, just comment, subscribe, and thumbs up and all that. Oh, I was hoping to show that and explain it in detail, but I guess it took too long. Oh well, see you next time.